promise you guys, there's no copium, no cope. Or is it cap? I don't know which one the kids are saying these days. All I know is I'm just getting old. Michael Bowden, back here again. And I am your host, Destiny Hero Mike. Follow me on all social media, by the way, because you absolutely want to for the latest drop on those sweet new mats that are coming out. And welcome back to D-Time! We're here, baby. It's always D-Time, and in more ways than one. And as always, I want to thank you guys so much, both older and newer subscribers. You guys are absolutely great for supporting this channel. I'm always grateful for you guys. Never take you guys for granted. And speaking of gratitude, thank you to my YouTube channel ship members for supporting this channel and helping us go strong. And you guys are going to get some special awesome incentives when we do the official playmat launch come mid-May. So mid-May is coming up. We should be launched around that time. That's when you should be able to place your orders. Of course, everything is going to be limited, around 100 in stock. And also for the field centers, those are going to be metal, baby. Metal plated, double-sided. So I'm very excited to present that to you guys. But yes, Pure Neos, the Pure Neos deck, it is back. And it has a new goal, it has a new focus, and it is actually viable. Let's go ahead and tap in to see what D-Time has cooked up. Of course, this is with the new Flame Wingman in mind, okay? Like, we can't play this deck right now. We need the actual Flame Wingman, so we're doing this with the new Flame Wingman, okay? So, I mean, as you saw in the thumbnail, so there's no false advertisement here, but when we get the new Flame Wingman, this deck will have some good viability. So I'm really excited to just kind of showcase what the deck should be focused on. I think this deck is more mid-range, and its main focus is either the Shining Neos Wingman or the Nebula Neos, maybe even a Dark Law as well. So that is our main focus going into this with in mind. We actually cut the Nebula. I figure if we cut Nebula, the deck gets just a little easier to pilot, it's less demanding, and we have better follow-up with Nebula. I think Nebula is the better monster. Actually, we should probably have a whole different video discussion about that. I think Nebula Neos is better than Cosmo Neos. I really do believe that, because he actually allows for follow-up, and he's a really decent boss monster. So with his draw, you get a draw and a negate. I think that's just better than shutting off their whole turn, because there are a lot of cards these days that activate in the hand and on the field, and they're still able to kind of play around the Cosmo Neos. So I'm not too sure how I feel about the Cosmo Neos line as much anymore. It doesn't feel as worth it, in my opinion. But anywho, let's hop right into the deck profile. So here I'm going to be breaking things down. So, you know, I'm going to be explaining things. I'm going to be breaking things down and what we're trying to do, what we have in mind. So we've got the Elemental Hero Neos, and I thought about it really quickly. I thought about it. It's impossible for this deck to be post Syac because, you know, we don't have the new Flame Wingman out yet. So this is just my updated Neos deck profile. So Spirit of Neos. So we have two of those, two Vanilla Neos and two Spirit of Neos. Dark Panther and Grand Mold, just so that we can make the Nebula Neos. And then lastly, for the Neos line / engine, we are going to be playing triple Crosskeeper. So, and we have triple Crosskeeper. So that's it. It's just really, how should I say? The deck is just, it's very minimal. It's a very small monster count. So that's the Neos engine. Then the Elemental Hero engine. So you got your Elemental Hero Stratos, your Liquid Soldier, Vision Hero, or not, man, it's not in this build, but the Elemental Hero Blazeman and the Shadow Mist. And that's pretty much it there. And then lastly, because when I was building this deck, I was thinking about Syac, but then I forgot we don't have Wingman. But here's 3 Droll. So there's 3 Droll. So if you're in the OCG, I guess it's live. I guess this build is live in the OCG, which you know, unfortunately most of us are not. So next, onto the spells. Triple Engage Neospace. So yeah, this card is really good because now I just created a different line now. Since we have so much search, we search all of our E-Heroes. We have a lot of search in this deck. I was thinking if we want to get into the Nebula Neos line, and because we have the new Flame Wingman to search our trap, no problem. We can dump the hero or Neospatian in our hand and our deck, and then we summon the other Neospatian instead of Spirit of Neos, because not only are we going to get our polymerization from engaged Neo space so that we can make the Flame Wingman, but Flame Wingman is going to get us our favorite contact trap. We don't really need the we don't really need the Spirit of Neos to do it. We just literally summon one. Then now we already have the setup for Cosmo Neos, for example. Very easy, right? And so now we have an interrupt plus draw just off of this card alone. It enables that. So yeah, feels really good there. Let's continue with the rest of the spells. Triple Neos Fusion. So we got Neos Fusion. It just helps fill out our graveyard, as well as gives us more option for the favorite contact. And it's a good beatdown card. It's a good beatdown tool. So we still like 3. I still like 3 for this build. It's again, this is more of a mid-range deck. It's not a go ham deck. I don't think Neos was ever intended to be go ham crazy. I will admit though, the new Flame Wingman, the new I think it might be better than like Omni Neos. I mean Omni Hero. But again, this is a Neos build, so I really like Neos Fusion for this build. It helps round out whatever that missing piece might be, plus beat down into the Brave Neos. So, and I really like the protection that it provides. So, then the one favorite contact, because we're still in the Neos line, and the Miracle Contact, because now that we have the Flame Wingman to search this, we can literally use, we can now focus our Spirit of Neos to grab us this card. And going second, we have we Nebula Neos going second. Okay, we use Nebula Neos going second. And now we have a really good card for Nebula Neos going second. And again, we're able to get this card for free because of the new Flame Wingman. So the next logical thing to search, if we're gonna bring out a Spirit of Neos, we get a Miracle Contact, and now, see, you guys see what I'm saying? Like what the engaged Neo space enables, it enables Miracle Contact very easily. So, but it's a one of because it's searchable. So, you know, we kind of, you know, we don't have to play as many breaks anymore in this deck either. Is what I love. Now to continue. We have triple E emergency call, so yeah, we want to, you know, keep our E hero engine, and as well as the triple A hero lives. So, yep. So triple A hero lives. There's that, and then we've got triple E in shuffle. So we played 3 E in shuffle because it bridges the Neo stuff together. So we could search very easily, right? We have a lot of search ability with emergency call and A hero lives, and then Ian shuffle bridges it. If we need to get into the Neos line, like into the Spirit of Neos, boom. Or if we want, because I did mention Dark Law, because Dark Law is just so good at getting this format, because everything is like graveyard, right? So it just, obviously, it helps us get our mass change with the Shadow Mist as well very easily. That's why we play 3 in shuffle. We have option either into the mass engine or into the Neos engine, or if we just want to use more E hero spamming. So yeah, 3 in shuffle and then 3 mass change, and then our one ofs, Rhoda, Polymerization, Called by the Grave, Miracle Fusion. So there is that. Then to the extra deck, it's not fully fleshed out because we only have a few key focuses. So I just kind of want to break down and explain some of the key focuses. So that's the new Flame Wingman. We're just proxying it, you know. So new Flame Wingman, easy proxy. There goes the E-Hero Sunrise, the Shining Neos Wingman. So the new Flame Wingman, that is the main focus because it's so easy to bring out. So Shining Neos is our main focus, and then obviously the Sunrise, Miracle Fusion. Then there's Nebula Neos because I just think he's just a better boss monster, requires less, and he recovers more for us than the Cosmo Neos, because Cosmo Neos doesn't even guarantee victory. Then we've got the Oppressive Dark Law, just so good. We can eat because we have 3 mass changes. Wake Up Your Elemental Hero because we just finish him out with, you know, Miracle Fusion. You know, we just finished the game with Miracle Fusion. And then Absolute Zero because he's a water. Why not? I mean, yeah, you know, we're playing the Liquid Soldier. Of course, we want a chance to be able to nuke their board. and then the Brave Neos. So for the fusion, the Neos fusion, for the Neos fusion. So you know, we have our option there. But yeah, so these are our centerpiece focus. I think that's another problem with this deck, was that it didn't have a real focus outside of Cosmo Neos. I think Cosmo Neos, he just sucked up so much of the deck. He put a stranglehold on it, in my opinion. I really believe he kind of put a stranglehold, and it breaks my heart to like kind of, you know, refer to Cosmo Neos in this regard. But oh, he hurt this deck so much, kind of in a way. But now we have so many more options. We can nuke their board or negate something, and then then the Nebula Neos is really good going second. So as well as the Shiny Neos as well. But just to have those two options to be able to play that way, or you know, you might even be able to set up both. So the main thing that we're trying to do is set up both. Be able to both Neos Wingman and Nebula Neos them. And that should be enough for game, because the thing is, by the time Neos Wingman comes out from using the trap card, he's almost a tower. For example, his own card effect, he can't be destroyed by card effects, and then Favorite Contact protects him from being returned back to the extra deck. So they can't spin him back to the extra deck. They have to banish him, which is, you know, which could be challenging. So he's almost a tower. Plus he's huge. So, you know, he's pretty hard to deal with. But yeah, then you got Nebula Neos if you need to negate something, but then replenish your resources from drawing. It's just really good. I think it's almost better than Cosmo Neos, in my opinion, now that I look at it in retrospect, and that it's been so long since I've played this deck. So, but that's what I'm thinking. And then lastly, like as a fail-all, you know, always Dark Law. Dark Law just kind of just seals the deal, you know, off of just the mass change line, and it just covers a lot of ground, so much ground. So I think that's the way to go. That's my philosophy. Go ahead and give it some test hands yourself. Go ahead and, you know, see how it feels. Go ahead and check that out for yourself. But yeah, I think that's the way to go, and that is the main guys that you want to focus on always, as much as you can, especially with the new Flame Wingman in mind. So yeah, it's gonna be very, very easy to do. So can't wait till the card comes out. I absolutely can't wait till the card comes out. That's gonna do it for today's video deck profile. I really appreciate you guys so much. No test hand because I still need more practice with it. And you know, in case you're wondering why no test hand, I still need more practice with it. And I'm still just a little bit discouraged because we don't have the physical real Flame Wingman, the new Flame Wingman. So that kind of bothers me. But go ahead, I encourage you to go ahead and hop on, you know, one of these simulators, Dual Book, or whichever that you use, and you know, have a blast with that and see how that feels for you. But anyways, I really appreciate you guys, and be on the lookout for the new release. I'll continue to promote throughout the month leading up to the release. So any questions, please go ahead and ask. I love you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.